What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Predictions in the building, and this is a new video. I usually don't do these kind of videos. I usually, predict fights or I guess talk about UFC. But this is in the UFC realm. I will be reviewing the UFC 4 game right here. I think I had it in Espanol, right? I think it was Espanol. I guess I got a copy in Espanol, but. How much did the game cost? I think I don't have the receipt with me. The game cost fucking $65, and basically I'm going to. By the end of this video, I'm gonna let you know if it's worth it. Should you buy it? I'll talk about the good and the bad. I'll start off with the good. You always want to start off with the good. The game is fun. The game is fucking fun. It's the striking's always been good since UFC 3. Me personally, I'll be honest, I played a little bit of Undisputed. I never played the first UFC or the second one, and then I got back into it UFC 3. That was really like my first one on next gen. But I always noticed that the grappling in the third game, like last year's game, wasn't as good as this one. The grappling as a wrestler and as a guy that rolls and does jiu-jitsu, I can just see it's realistic, man. All the grappling situations, all the grappling scenarios, all the reversals, and everything is just it's really realistic. If you play with Colby, there's a lot of crazy reversals you can get off a single leg. I did a lot of them. I think I just did like a fight now match between Colby and T Wood, and it was really fun. The striking is always great, like I said. It's always been great. Online is fun as hell. I'll say that. And my career is pretty good. I think my career, it's a lot better than UFC 3. There are a few cutscenes. I know they always had ranked in the rankings and stuff like that. In the first last year's my career, but this one it's a lot different. Guys retire, so I like that little aspect. I seen like Robbie Lawler, Luke Rockhold, Jacare all retired or some shit like that. It's funny they all end up becoming coaches. Hey, those are some good ass coaches. What else is good? Some of the character models they've added looked really good. Paul Felder looked really good. I like the Casas model. I know some people don't like Israel Adesanya's model, but I will say you have to admit it was an improvement from UFC 3. I thought UFC 3 Israel Adesanya looked like a goddamn fucking alien, So I thought he looked really good. I like John Jones, with the ball head and stuff like that. Who else? Cerrone, I liked his model. Cody Garbrandt with the big beard. I'm trying to get his beard. I'm trying to get on his level. So some of the models were awesome. I like Figueiredo's model. I like Peter Yan's model. Who else? Khabib's new model looks really good. I guess I'll add that in the bad. But besides that, is that all the good stuff I could think of? Yeah. And I will say, I don't know if a lot of people play. I do use the tournament. I played all the options. I played the Blitz. I played the online. What else? I played the quick play. I played the invite player. I played everything. All those were just the same as UFC 3. The tournament was fun, but it was the same as UFC 3. I guess the show creator, the pay-per-view creator, I forgot what the engine was called, but it's still the same as UFC 3. That was fun to play with. So I don't know if I can give them credit for that. I did play it with the new arenas they added. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if it's a good or a bad. They added a backyard arena and the Kumite. I think the Kumite was more for Israel Adesanya, and the other was for Jorge Masvidal. And I had fun playing those. I liked the creativity with that and just adding something new. You always want to add something new to your game, so that was cool. Is there anything else I should say? I'm running out of good things. That might be it. That might be it in terms of good things. If there's anything else I missed, maybe add it in the comments or whatever. But let's talk about the bad. First of all, I might have some Jorge and Israel Adesanya fans, but man, look at this cover. All right, this dude looks, I don't know if it's focusing, but this dude looks like a fool. I'm all right with him being on there. I'm not the biggest Jorge fan, but I'm all right with him being there. But like to have Adesanya as your like, come, what are we doing right? Like, come on. The guy's finna get knocked out by. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even. I'll leave that for later. But that was one thing I didn't like was the cover. Maybe I felt like and I have a friend that loves Ronda Rousey, and when we were always arguing, he was like, Ronda Rousey was a cover athlete, and I like Nunes, and I always think Nunes was 10 times better, and I think the world thinks that, so I'm not alone in that. But we had this debate. I really believe they were gonna put Amanda Nunes as the cover. I thought she deserved it. It was really close to after what she did to Felicia Spencer, the timeline. So I thought maybe they could do it, but instead they added those two bozos. So that's probably one little thing that irritated me. Another thing that I didn't like about this game, the roster. There's no excuse for not having Pedro Munoz, who's about to fight this Saturday, by the way. Shane Burgos, Calvin Kattar. Who else? I think those guys I can't give you an excuse for. Like I don't understand why they're not in the game. Marlon Vera. How is Marlon Vera not in the game? And Song Yadong is. Like that's so weird. Like what did Song Yadong do? Knock out Alejandro Perez? He's lost his last. Well, he hasn't really lost, but he's lost in my eyes to Cody Sandman and fucking Song Yadong. Not Song Yadong, Marlon Vera. Right? I've seen him lose twice. Right, and when he gets one crazy good knockout over Alejandro Perez, which I will give him credit. Alejandro Perez is a good fighter, but it's like, what are we doing here, man? Like, the roster is pathetic. I know they're gonna add guys in the updates. I understand that. They updated the game like right before it released with the what's it called, with the new looks, like the fucking face models. I was talking about Paul Felder, Cerrone, and Garbrandt and Costa's like chest, and they added TJ Dillashaw's tattoos and stuff like that. So I knew they were gonna do that, but it's just like, there's 3 years, man, guys. Come on, man, have a complete roster, And they also added Ben Askren too. I haven't played with Ben Askren yet. That's probably one thing I haven't done yet. But the game, if I was to give it an overall rating, I was leaning towards 7, but then I thought about it. This game, there's certain parts of it that's better than UFC 3, but then there's other parts where it's not better, and UFC 3 is a better game, I feel like, or just as good. So I was talking to one of my homies in a PlayStation party, and he gave it 6.5, and I agree with him. I'm gonna go with 6.5. Should you buy it? No, I don't think you should buy it for $65 that I did. I don't think it's worth that. I think you should wait it out. Wait for the updates. Wait for when they put Shane Burgos, Calvin Kattar, Pedro Munoz, Marlon Vera in the game. And that's what I would do. But it's a fun game. If you wanna crack it out, you could buy it. I wouldn't be mad at you, but I wouldn't advise for you to just buy it off rip. I was thinking about, I don't want to say I got pressured into it, but I bought it off rip right when it came out, and I don't know, I might have regretted it. I kind of fell to the peer pressure of it, but yeah, it's not a bad game. I'll say that it's not a bad game. The graphics, that's another thing. Let's talk about have been downgraded, but that's a lot of PS4 games lately. I don't know if it's because the PS5 is coming out and they've been kind of like being lazy and shit like that. So yeah, yes, 6.5. I give this game. It's a fun game though. If you want to buy it, go ahead and buy it. Also, get EA access on your PS4 or something like that. It'll downgrade it by like $10 or something like that. So, it is what it is. I tried my best to get this video to 10 minutes. I couldn't get it done, but I said I was gonna do this, and yeah, I'm out. eBay Predictions is out, and like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all.